Hey guys, oh, sorry, Elena here, the Stitching Farmer. I'm here for my November update. It's a little late, today is December the 2nd, but better late than never. Sorry, I'm so funny. So, what was I going to say? It's been a busy month. We went up to Georgia to go visit with my family, and for Thanksgiving, it was the first time in probably 10 or 15 years that I've gotten to go see them for a holiday. It's always so hard to get time off at Christmas or Thanksgiving, but it just worked out, so I was able to go up there for Thanksgiving. And I'm from Northwest Georgia, from Calhoun, Georgia, so we went up there, we left on Wednesday and we came back on Saturday, so we spent Thanksgiving with family, and then on Friday we did a little Black Friday shopping. My daughter really needed some clothes, so I just went down. We have an outlet mall in my hometown. That's where I got my first job. So it's definitely changed a lot. And I moved I went off to college in 2001, so I haven't really lived there in over 20 years now. And our outlet mall is dying. It's just hardly there's like half the stores that there used to be. The store I worked at, it was called Vanity Fair when I worked there, but now I think it's called like Lee Wrangler. So I guess the Vanity Fair part's gone. And we got a Buc-ee's in my hometown now. If for those of you who don't know what that is, it's this humongous gas station. They sell everything though. I walked in and it's like, am I in a gas station or a supermarket? Because they have everything. Buy like purses and all kinds of different kind of food items. They're famous for their brisket sandwiches. I was not too impressed with that though. I'm kind of a picky eater though. It had a weird texture. I did get to try I had this thing that was kind of like a scone or something. That was good. My kids loved it too. They love going to gas stations. It's weird, I know. Let me think. What else has been going on? Work has been crazy. We're having like a staff turnover, so it's been a chore, like training, and then we're a big military town, and all the other pharmacies in town have lost their TRICARE contract, except for us and a couple others. So we're just inundated with all these scripts, and it's been a bit overwhelming. I'm hoping things will start to settle down, hopefully soon. Maybe once we get everybody better trained, things will calm down. So I put a little eye candy up for you guys. This is, I took a little video, so I'll put that in there too, but this is my Believe Santa, the Milk Hill kit. And I'm a little afraid to take that one down. It's like perched just right, but oh, my dog. Sure, we're getting a package or something. Let's see if I can. So this is a Dimensions kit. This one's a full coverage one. I don't think there's any open space here. Let me see. Yeah, there's a tiny bit in the window frame. Super bad glare. This is obviously not museum glass. So this is Max and Lola, calm down. This is Max in the Adirondacks. This is a Charles, probably gonna butcher his name, Charles Wysocki. Lola, no. And I believe it's out of print and maybe back in print, I'm not sure. I feel like some of the Dimensions kits they are re-releasing. So I just got Guardians of the Sea. That one was out of print for a long time and now it's back in print. So that's good to see. This one I did probably around 2004. I did it for my husband. Back then, he was my boyfriend. It was like every little piece always felt like an accomplishment after finishing it. Like when I finish the lamp, or when I finish the music player. I can't think of what they're called. The canoe. There is some cording here. But I really enjoyed the stitch. I'm gonna go get Maggie the Mess Maker real quick. Okay, so I found her. I hate having like the TV back there, but I need something to watch. Like the other side is where Quill is, my sewing machine is set up. So this side is where I usually cut. So I like to watch TV while I'm working on quilting, which I haven't done lately. So I did find Maggie the Mess Maker. You can tell how old this is because I no longer use masking tape to prevent my edges from fraying. This, I kind of think they're like, you know, brother-sister pieces. Another Charles Wysocki. Ugh. I wonder if I could get it off. It's starting to come off in some places. So it's another kitty there. This one, I remember struggling through parts of it. Let's see if I can get you a little closer here. This right here was such a pain. I want to say this is all couched, which is where you have two needles going, you lay one down and then you tack it down with the other thread. But it doesn't show breaks in it. And this one is cording, where you wind up the thread. It's kind of came loose a bit. It's not as tight. Lots of cording though. Here's more. All these thick strands are corded all throughout. Because Maggie's a cat and she likes to, you know, take all the threads out. This is pretty full coverage. This part is probably about all that's not stitched in this top corner. Snowy day outside. Singer sewing machine, which I think also, yep, lots of, I believe that one is couched because they're not so thick. Like this is super thick. More couching. Oh, my dog, she thinks she's, I mean, she weighs like 15 pounds and she thinks she's a watchdog. Look at those scissors there. More or no, that one's cording. I really need to wash and frame this. Maybe I could reframe that one too. I was just looking at it and it's a decent job at framing, but I don't know, maybe I could send it off somewhere else to redo. Alright, so those are some past pieces. Maybe my dog will calm down. Lola, come here. Come here. Come here, girl. Let's see if I can pick her up here. This is Lola. She's an American Eskimo. She thinks she's my guard dog. These used to be used as circus dogs. Another interesting American Eskimo fact is that they were originally known as the German Spitz, but after World War II, their name got changed to American Eskimo. She's a sweet dog. She likes, I think it's called where they lay out with all their legs and arms all out like that. I think it's called like a splosh or a sploosh or something. You see corgis do them a lot too. She does that. She's got like a fox face. That's my Lola. She's my guard dog, or so she thinks. All right, so let's get to what I have been working on. Let's see, what should I start with here? I will start with, so I had a new start. I just couldn't resist. Next year, I'm doing no new starts. except for one exception is that one caveat is if I finish something, then I can start something new. So I just fell in love with this. This is Santa Stops Here with a Needle and Thread by Brenda Gervais. I mean, just look at that house and that border. And Santa Snowman. Just love it all. So I started that, I think I started on Thanksgiving Day. So this is, let's see if I can fix this is the house. So this is stitched on the call for fabric, which is Winter Brew 36 count by R&R Reproductions. I wish that I would have gone 40 count because it's so hard to see. Look at you can see it there better. So I've outlined all where it shows up a little bit better. It doesn't blend quite as bad with the fabric. I wonder if I put something behind it, if it would show up. Not really. So this is on 36 count, but I'm doing 2 over 2 because I like 2 strands of thread on 36 count until you get to like 40 count. I think pulled out my little Christmas kitty needle minder. She looks like my Chloe, who I'm sure will make an appearance soon. I think she's in here with me. She's asleep, she might not. She's in the other chair though. So I've outlined all the bricks there. So now I can just fill them in. I messed up on this top part. I was used to doing the windows because it only has 2 rows here. So then when I got down here, I did 2 rows instead of 3. And then one ended up with 4 rows, and I didn't realize it till I was way down here when they didn't line up. So I had to take all that out. Well, I left in, I'd done this part, so I left that in. But I took all that out here. So that was a pain. I always hate when I make a mistake, and I feel like I would just well, that's an hour of my life I'm never getting back. So that is Santa Stops Here by Brenda Gervais. My other start, this is my birthday start. I started Scoprio by Nora Corbett. I started this on my birthday, which is October 30th. And here is, I started on her. I like to start in the middle usually. I just get kind of paranoid about running out of fabric or not spacing it well enough. So, I really like the way her eyes and lips have turned out. She's very pretty. And my little fox. This is Quantum Frame by Almanac Factory. I love these frames. It gets it drum tight. Oops, I forgot to loosen it. You should really loosen them in between stitching. I think I had planned to get back to this right away and it just didn't happen. I forgot to loosen it up. So I know a lot of people like to stitch their skin 1/1 and it looks gorgeous, but it just seems very time consuming. So I just tend to stitch normal 2/2. She stitched, I think I've only worked on her like 2 days, maybe 3. So she stitched up pretty fast. So that is Scorpio again. I don't know if I will stitch any of the other Zodiac girls. If I did, it'd probably be Virgo, because that's my daughter's a Virgo. So I might stitch, I can't remember what she even looks like though. They're all pretty though, so I'm sure she looks great. All right, let me see what else. Oh, and I just want to say thank you to Fiber Arts Amy for doing your Mirabilia whip braid. I've been watching that a lot today, and they're all so lovely. So if you happen to catch this, just want to say thank you. And if you haven't gotten to check it out, definitely go check out hers. Wow, she has so many memorabilia WIPs. I have a lot kitted up, but I want to start everything, but then I'm like, I don't know, I just feel like I would just get out of control and things would get misplaced. But I think I might start some more. She has inspired me to, before the end of the year, that is. I think I'm going to start, there's like 3. The Princess in the Bed. It's like the Princess in the Pea one where she's got all the mattresses. I can't think of her name. Cassiopeia. I want to start her. And there's a 3rd one too. Maybe I'll see. I've kitted them all up. They're like all ready to go. And maybe a mermaid too. I can't think of the name of the mermaid. I always like get on here and then words just escape me. I can't think of words. All right. Progress on. Where did I put the? Here it is. This is Another Year Creeps By. So my goal is to, I started this in October and my goal is to do 1 a month. So hopefully I will be finished in September. And so it's got a good border. So far it's been taking about 3 or 4 days. One of them is like a full, like what I call a full stitch day where I have the day off and get time to like really stitch. Because usually I only get about an hour or 2 a day once my kids go to bed. All right, so I have finished, this is January or October, November. I've started December now, working on getting the border. So the first border took a lot longer because I had to do the 4 cornerstones, but now for the rest of them, I should only have to do 2 at the most. I think I've calculated, yeah. Because when I move down to here, there'll only be 2. And then there'll start only be 1, and then hopefully pick up a little bit quicker. This is done on 40 count. It looks a lot, I feel like it looks a lot darker on camera than in real life with the modeling. My daughter and husband will probably be here like any minute. But this is Seraphim Fabrics, Finnian, 40 count. I really like, kind of has a spooky look to me. So these are like little bats. And each one of these, let me see if I can show, without showing the pattern. I have a piece of paper here. So it's, so there's a block each block has a name. And you gotta match it up to that. I figured out most of them, but there's still a few of them kind of like, yeah, I'm not sure if it's this one or that one. Like, the first one says a bone to pick. So like for a bone to pick, I'm pretty sure, I think it's probably that one. Just because it has bones in it. Oh, my kids have just got off the bus. I gotta unlock the door. Hold on just a minute. Okay, I got them in the house now, so tell them to be quiet, which they probably won't. So, trying to think what else. Like, one of them is Ride This One Out, so I'm pretty sure it's the one with the hat and broom. It's kind of fun, trying to like guess which is what. And I'm doing it with the Call for Colors, which is all basic color works. So it's a mess. I just kind of have them all wound up there. I got lots of purples, browns, and black, and green. Oh, no, my husband just got here. I just heard the garage door open. I was trying to get more film before they came, but I should have done this earlier. I've been home all day, but I just been wanting to stitch, though. And I've been working on, this is what I've been working on this morning. So I'm hoping to have that done by, what's today? Maybe next week. So one more time. All right, what did I'm trying to think. Oh, I know I haven't shown yet. Alright, so this is, she's not happy, my daughter's fault. This is English Garden. Yeah, I definitely should have filmed this earlier. I put in a good bit of time on this last month. I finished this whole top row and started the alphabet here. And I went down the side with that border. I think last video, I can't remember, I may have not stitched this flower yet. But I really like doing these geometric patterns. And these are all WIPS colors. Lots of very muted colors. Sorry, I might have to wrap this up. Where is... let me go grab something real quick. Alright, so I had to go get my iPad because I forgot to... So I did spend a little time with, this is Forest Embroidery, Everflowering. Is that right? Everflowering Garden. It's a big one. She is, what's her stitch size? 461 by 533. So I don't remember when I'm stitching this on. I'll link it below though. I want to say it's either 32 or 36 count. Oh, sideways. So I've almost made it all the way across the top. Obviously I did not iron this beforehand. Mommy. Oh, my daughter just came to say hi. Come here, sweetie. Come here. This is Vivian. Look at her hair. I did not do this. I did this for her daycare. They are very talented. Apparently my boys want to say hello too.
Hello.
It's gonna be a whole family affair.
Dad, come get in here.
Alright, I'll go play now.
Goodbye. Bye. You have to fit it.
Alright, so I'm hoping to finish this top part by the end of the year. I am trying to make it across the border. As you can see, it repeats on each side, so everything is duplicated. So I still gotta, so I got from like here all the way over to be done with the top part. Almost made across on the border. And this is what I added in since the last time you saw it. I did all of this section here. I did like a whole page. I think I spent probably about a week on this piece. You want down? No? Alright. And the last thing that I worked on, of course, I had to save the best for last because it's my Chatelaine. I didn't get to spend as much time. It's harder for me to pull this out because of her. She's still at the age where she wants to get into everything. Cat hair. Alright, so this is for her. This is, I'm gonna butcher it, Fairy Flower Garden Mandala. So I can't see what's here. Okay, I'm trying to get it as good in the frame as I can. I did these all the way around. I think last time you saw this, I can't see what y'all see. Last time that y'all saw this, I had outlined all of these, so now I had to go and fill them all in. And I did this part here. Right now, I've just started putting in these specialty stitches. You can see the gold thread there. And then I need to pull up the, see if I can pull up the picture here. On the Chatelaine website. I didn't buy any Chatelaine charts for the annual, I think Ella always puts on a Black Friday sale, it seems like, this time of year.
No, go away.
She's gotten good about saying it, go away. She's telling Logan just walked in, the oldest. She said, go away. She's a sassy little thing. She gets her way anytime she wants because she has the unique ability to make herself throw up at any time she wants. So if I put a jacket on her yesterday morning, she did not, apparently she doesn't like jackets. So she got so mad, I thought she was about to throw up, so I just took it off of her. And this morning she did throw up because she got mad because, I don't even remember what she was mad about. And then my husband went to the bus stop and he wasn't going to take her. And then she started doing it again. I was like, yes, she's going with you. She just, she's a sassy little thing. Let's see.
When did you make that?
That, I did that in college. Long time ago.
It looks like it took a while.
Yeah, it took me like a year. Maybe 6 months. Alright, so this is the Mandala. And so I just finished this. There is a lot of back stitching work through here. So I think I'll probably do that part next. Oh, I got to work on it like, I don't know. I try to work on it whenever I have the day off because I can usually make pretty good progress because she's not here. And can you say hello? Do you see yourself? Say hi. What's wrong? He's right there. All right. So I try to work on it that day, but seems like my kids have been with me. Like last week was Thanksgiving, so I didn't get to work on it then. Sometimes I'll pull it out at night. It's just a lot of, which I got it organized in one of these little baskets. And then it also has one of these that goes with it. There's a lot that goes into it. So I have all the DMC. This holds 50 strands of thread. And it still wasn't enough to hold all the DMC for this one. And then the specialty threads. This one has a lot of silks, Gloriana, water lilies. It has like all of them. Silken threads. It only has 3 metallics. Like the silver, another kind of a silver color, and then a gold. Go see what your brother's up to. All right.
Computer.
I'll turn on a minute. Another thing, so I have one more thing I want to start this year. At least one more thing. The new modern folk embroidery stitch along for 2023. I didn't do last year's, but I did do 2021's and I finished it. And I think this one's like supposed to be the same size as it, so I thought they'd look good framed next to each other, but like how pretty is that? So I've ordered a piece of fabric. It was supposed to be here today, but I guess everyone's getting Christmas gifts, so it's in Atlanta somewhere. You want down? And I'm thinking I'm probably gonna try to do something close to these colors. The dark blue and the kind of a gold brown color. Because I really like them. I thought about doing it in the same two colors I did the other one, which was a blue and a light blue, like a navy and a light blue. But kind of like those colors, so I kind of think I want to stick with that. Can you say hi? Hi. So we are going to Gatlinburg up in 2 weeks. I think we're actually staying in Pigeon Forge. So there should be lots to do for the kids there. I don't have any really plans there, but I'm excited to do something different. And I didn't think I have anything else to share really. That's probably about it. So I think I'm just going to focus on probably all the WIPS you just saw today. I'm just going to probably stick with that for now. And then I'll come back and I'll do a WIP parade probably around New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. I'm not sure what my work schedule looks like yet. I've been working like 50-hour weeks. It's been just crazy. I'm hoping it will calm down some after. Usually the new year can be a little rough too when everyone changes insurances. So maybe February things will get back to normal. And so I can't really think of anything else to share with you. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving for those of you in the US, and I hope everyone has a great Christmas. My kids are super excited. Santa's looking like they're going to be pretty good to them this year, so I know they're super excited about that. Oh, another funny story is, so we put up the Christmas tree and I was trying to get my daughter to help decorate, so I handed her one of like the gold globe ornaments. It looks like a ball, so she just kind of like looks at it and then she just tosses it like a ball, and it just shattered all over. So we have broken so many, and my husband says he does something to make her mad. She walked over to the tree, picked up an ornament, looked straight at him, never broke eye contact, and just threw it straight on the ground. And it's like she's probably been our most difficult child so far. But alright, so sorry I had to like piece all these videos together, and it's just kind of been a little chaotic. But I will see you guys in a few more weeks. Take care. So one more thing is I'm going to insert some videos that I've taken over like of different things. When I was at home, there was a couple stitch pieces I gave my grandmother, so I'm going to put those in. And then the Christmas stockings also. So enjoy. Alright, so I wanted to show video of my fireplace here. Got it all decorated for Christmas. I have, these are the 4-dimension stockings I've done for my family. I'm still missing one, my daughter Vivian. She has 2 this year, Christmas, and she still doesn't have her stocking. That will be my goal next year, is to finish it. So I'll start over here. This is the first one I did. This is my husband, Mike's. This one it's kind of old-fashioned looking, but it has these little sequins here for snowflakes. I probably stitched that one in. It's probably, let's see, 2009, I think is when I stitched it. Then this is my son Logan. I believe this was the second one I stitched. The kids are my favorite. See the gold thread? I believe this is couched. So couching is where you're working with. I had those stickers from Halloween on my nails, and they've stained my nails. They're black stickers for Halloween, and now my nail looks gross. So this is couching, so you work with 2 needles. You basically like just hold this down, and then you stitch it down with your other thread. And so you don't get, like with back stitching, you know, you're going in and out of the fabric, so it's not, you don't get that continuity like you do with the couching where there's no breaking points. So it does look nice. It's a pain though. And the little kid's sleeping. Or that couch took forever. Little puppy. So cute. I love stitching Christmas. Alright, and this is Holden's. This is the last one I did. His has beads on it, the gold beads. I'm not a fan of the beads Dimension uses. They don't look bad here though. It's probably, I think this one's my favorite. I love the Santa. He's so different. He's not the typical red. He's got the gold and browns. I cleared it up a little bit. And of course you can see the gold thread. This stuff is so hard to work with. It looks good, but it's a pain. This is cording. So you wind up the thread. It looks like I didn't wind it too tightly in some spots. And then you tack it down with another thread. I see some, forgot I had some French knots in this one. The black ones don't look that great. The berries look pretty good though. Alright, so that one is, oh, I just kicked my end table. And then last is mine. I think this is the, I believe mine was the third one I stitched. And this one used silver thread instead of the gold. Still hard to work with. I like the way the name turned out though. Oh yeah, there's a little bow with some French knots. I love the way the tree turned out. I forget the names of these, but they're all Dimensions kits, and I believe they're all still available also. Trying to be steady here. Alright, so those are the stockings. Cute little snowman. And then I have one more Christmas. This is my Lego Christmas Village. I like to super glue them together. I still gotta do, there's 2 years worth of Lego Village kits to put together there this year, and I think the year before last. Some of them I think I just need to retire because my kids have decided to play with. That one still looks good. And this one here, I think this was like the gingerbread house. This one my kids have destroyed. This is like a switch thing. So that one I think I need to just give to them to play with. This one I believe was, I'm pretty sure this one was last year's. This one has been ruined. I think that one I did not super glue. Maybe I did. But let's just show you the back side of these. They're so like detailed, like see how the changes in the bricks and the trees, and this is the inside here. The daughter's room. She's got like a solar system set up. Their little kitchen with the mixer back there. Oh, my cat, she's such a butt. Look at those little stockings. She's like scratching down my back of my leg because she wants to be petted. Now she's scratching. No, no, kitty. All right, but this is what I wanted to show. This is Believe. It's one of the little Mill Hill kits. I really like the Old World Santa there. These Mill Hill kits, they use Lots of beads. You can see the sparkle. Some of them, these are more kind of matte. And then this is the button. So that one is Believe. I'm currently visiting my grandparents, and I gave this to my grandmother. This is one of the lavender lace angels, Angel of Autumn. I believe she is, pretty sure. So I was trying to get a close-up of her. It has the glass on it that doesn't glare as bad, but it still has some glare. I want to say I stitched this when I was pregnant with one of the boys, but I can't remember which one. I wish I would have swapped out the beads. These are like those basic gold beads. I wish I would have swapped them out for Delicas though. Some of them have fallen over. Some gold stitching. Making a little short video of this cross stitch. Husband's wanting to get on the road. These are pretty beads here. They lay a little bit nicer than these ones do. This was stitched on the call for linen. I'd like to get it reframed. As you can see, there's still a crease in the linen here. I remember swapping directions when stitching her dress. Sometimes I can tell which way it was. Like I was stitching up and down, then I swapped started going left to right. I want to say it took a few months to stitch this. I want to say I was pregnant with my middle child. So that would have been 2016. It could have been Logan, my oldest. I was pregnant with him in 12. Pretty frame. My grandma picked out the frame in that. She took it down off the wall for her to put up the Christmas wreath. So that is Angel of Autumn. This is a Dimensions kit I completed back in 2003. I think it's called Angel of Innocence. The lighting is not the best in here. I love working with these colors though, the purple and the green.
I went. Oh, sorry.
I was trying to get a video.
Yeah, the other one.
Yeah, I got it.
It's under. You got the one under the bed.
Yeah.
Elena, what were you saying? Why was I so good looking?
Aw, you're so sweet. I love you, Mike.
Framed it tight though.
And you scared the crap
Oh,
out of
that's
me.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm like, I wonder.
When the boy said it's dark in there, when it lights. I said,
I was laying down with Vivian. She got up, and I was like, well, I'll just.
The
wait for
wings
her
were
to
a
come
challenge. All the white and grays. I remember that being hard.
And,
There's a lot of block color stitching. This one's currently out of print though. You can still find it on eBay though for
I had unplugged
high
the
price.
nightlight so I could use the sweater.
Lots of French knots. My French knots aren't the best.
Is that somebody's sock?
I don't think there's any
Are these Vivi's?
beads on
Oh, yeah.
Where's the
that
other one?
devil's
I
thread.
found the one. I didn't
The
see
gold
it.
Oh, okay,
metallic.
there it is.
Uh-oh.
I think these are French knots too.
Oh, okay.
The gold.
Good girl.
She was fun stitch. I enjoyed stitching her.
She's taking her shoes off.
My initials didn't change when I got married either. I'm still ELB. So that is Angel of Innocence.
Yeah.